is Udo Dirksnatter, the singer of U.D.O, and you're watching Rocknlive. This is in a way a difficult album. It's the first time I was not working with Stefan Kaufmann as a producer, as a songwriter. But he's not in the band anymore, about his health problem. And then he said to me, "Okay, give me a break. I have to see what I want to do in the future. I don't want to be involved in the new U.D.O album." So then I started working together with the bass player Wth U.D.O, writing songs together. And I didn't know if it worked, but in the end we was writing the whole album together. And also another point was who will be the producer of the new album. And then we were talking about a lot of names, and so I was calling also an old friend of mine, Michael Wagner, and I said, if you are interested to produce a new album. He said, of course, but I'm busy at the moment with Lordi, so also it doesn't work. And then he said to me, why you're not doing it on your own? I was doing a lot of productions together with Michael in the past, and he said, I know you can do this. And then I was sitting again with Wth together and said, okay, I need some help. Just step into cold water and start working. And I think in the end, I'm really happy with the result of the new album. And of course, it is different than to the last album, Rough Raptor. Of course, if you write songs with different people, produce in a different way, have a new guitar player, is playing also different. But in the end, the result is Andrei Smirnov, the new guitar player. He did a great job on this album. He was playing all the guitars on this album, and I think with the whole result of Steel Hammer, I'm more than happy.
Without a warning, it gets connected to your mind.
Of course, he was searching for a new guitar player to replace Stefan Kaufmann. So then we just made a small announcement on some Facebook and some internet thing, and then we get over 300 demo tapes. And then we had, in the end, 4 people left. So one of the guys was Andre, and he came for an audition. It was not planned that he's doing the whole album. And then when he was in Germany, we said, okay, we have a new song, let's see how you play this. And after he was playing the song, then we said, okay, if you have time, you are in a band, you want to play the whole album, and then of course he was the whole album. Yeah, we said of course, why not? So we had a problem with Igor. He had a big time problem to be in the studio for 4 or 5 weeks. And in the end, then Andrei was doing the whole album, and also he was putting, he's from Russia. And he was putting some Russian atmosphere in this on this album, what I like very much. And with Kasperi, it was not planned that we were changing both guitar players. But in the end, Igor decided to quit the band about his time problem. So he said, U.D.O is getting bigger and touring more and more, and I don't have that much time to do this. What can you say? Then I said to him, you want to throw away 15 years of U.D.O just like this? That was why we was working to get this success, that we can tour more and getting more popular. So, and then we said, oh, yeah, I make the decision, I want to quit U.D.O. So, and then we had 3 guys left, one from Norway, Germany, and from Finland. And so the guys from Norway and Germany, they said, sorry, but we already signed some contracts, it's not possible anymore. So, and then we was calling Caspary, and he was free. And he said, of course I want to do this. That's why I'm sending you demo tapes. And so here we go. That was very quick. And so we got two new guitar players in our band. Young guys, very enthusiastic. They put so much new blood into the band. And I'm really looking forward to work with them in the future.
It's on the hunt, it will find you. You can't escape its terror mind. It starts to laserize and start to memorize. And now the chase has now begun.
A steel hammer is in a way a typical metal homage on the fans. You know, it's talking about all the metal music. It's not as deep like, for example, A Cry of a Nation. A Cry of a Nation is a completely different story. It's about, you know, the rich people getting richer and poor people, they don't have nothing to eat, and there's no middle class anymore.
It's starting up the multi-phasing. It generates us reaching up. It stares with empty eyes. You will be paralyzed, and now you cannot run away.
Yeah, it was always, for years already, we were thinking to do a song in Spanish. But it was always like, you know, we want to do a song in Spanish with a ballad. So I did a long time ago with except a song Amamos la Vida, it's also Spanish, and but only just the title was in Spanish. But then we had a song called Dust and Rust, and the lyrics was about all the financial crisis going on at the moment in Spain, Italy, in Greece and so on, nearly in the whole Europe. And so, I mean, so we live in Spain, so we see always in the news what's happened also in Spain. And then we said maybe the lyrics are, yeah, at the moment the right lyrics, maybe to do it in Spanish. And so then we was calling a friend of us, Victor Garcia, the singer of Rocknlive. And then we asked Victor, maybe it's possible to change the lyrics from English into Spanish. And then we explained him the whole story of the lyrics. And then, yeah, then we sent him the lyrics, and then he was working on it, and he came up with Basta Ya. Basta Ya means we have enough, that's it. And he said, oh, the lyrics are getting very hard. Yeah, we said, okay, the situation is very hard, so make it as hard as possible. And yeah, and then he was sending us the lyrics back, also with the demo vocal. And then I said to Fiti, oh, that's interesting, maybe we do a duet together. And then I was asking Victor, and he said, yeah, why not? Let's do a duet together. And that's the story of Basta Ya.
Wrapped you with metal arms, incineration song. You wanna waste, it doesn't leak. Look and see the metal machine. We've all been living how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, when we had the title Steel Hammer, so we sent the title to our guy who's doing the cover artwork for us, and that was the first idea with the fists, with all the metal things you can imagine. And then we said, okay, it fits perfectly to Steel Hammer. And then here we go, that's the cover.
I can see the metal machine creep and crawl. It's getting colder. Metal machine. Metal machine.
Yeah, this is a nightmare. Of course, I mean, now we have 14 albums of U.D.O, and of course the people want to hear some classic also U.D.O stuff already, but it is always hard to make a set list. You know, you cannot satisfy everybody. And so, but now with these two new guys, guitar player, we can play songs we couldn't play before. I mean, Stefan was just a rhythm guitar player, Igor was a solo guitar player. So now we can play songs we never played before, or we didn't play for a long time. So, and that means also on the next tour, definitely there will be a big change in the set list. So we want to play definitely 5, 6, 7 songs of the new album. Then what I said before, some songs we never played or we didn't play for a very long time. And of course I have to play some accept songs.
Your clock is ticking down the warning until the bell begins to ring. Try to fight, we cannot move. We know the human way is through.
You can say on one hand I'm lucky that I'm still got enough ideas to write new songs, but a very important thing is I still have fun to do this, you know. I mean, it is very important. If you don't have fun anymore, then it's better to stop. And yeah, I mean, so now, and also now the situation with the new guitar players, it keeps you going, you know. As I always say, as long as I have fun, as long as my voice is working, as long as I'm healthy, I don't know, 10 more years or whatever, I don't know.